And I was taught to hold it down until I come up. I'm working in the studio, perfecting till the sun up. I do this from...
Alright, welcome to episode 1 of the Spark the Ear podcast, Rochester's new, freshest podcast, bringing you hot topics and whatever is new, I guess. I'm Turon, and I'm surrounded by my lovely group here. We have...
My name is Jahde.
We have Tyjee on the phone. Say your name, my fault.
Hey!
My name Best. Ball out. Best.
I'm Luke.
I'm BDG.
And don't mind how awkward we all look. It's Sunday, and it's like the evening. We're all pretty tired right now, but we're doing this for y'all. We're trying to give y'all some real energy, get to know us first before we start cruising into deeper topics. We're going to joke around a little bit, let you guys know what's really going on. So, you know, yeah.
So, alright, so everybody give like something fun about you, bro. Like just something interesting to interest yourself.
Alright,
Let's go with the small introduction.
yeah. Alright, Turon, I said that already. Still in high school. It's senior year, almost done. Media is something that I really enjoy, whether it be film, TV. I write and direct film kind of often. I actually do news and other type of editing stuff frequently as well. So this is really right up my alley. And yeah, and I like music and all things pop culture. So sweet.
My name is Jahde. I'm in college right now at MCC. I went to high school at School of the Arts, so like I did a lot of acting and like public speaking and things like that. So things like this, all the marketing and journalism, things like that, I really like doing. So this should be fun for me.
My name is Best, but they call me Ball Out. I run Best Point TV, so I already doing interviews and stuff like that. I do interviews and stuff like that. What else? I was in school, but you know, that shit not it. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I refuse to work 9 to 5, so we're gonna take off of this media shit.
I'm Luke again. I was in school too. I hated what I was doing.
You dropped out too?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be back next September though. I ain't gonna hold you.
The reason I stopped going to school is because I didn't like what I was doing and I was wasting money because I wasn't focused.
Right.
And now I'm in debt. Tragic. Yeah, so I'm just figuring out what I want to do now, and how I can make money off of what I like doing. So, yeah.
No harm in that.
BDG, I never took that second step for school. I graduated high school though. I just never went to college.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Don't go to college till you ready, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna be ready for that. See, my one low goal is not to be in debt. My first step, I'm trying to get rich. I do music.
Right.
So, if I get my money right, then I'll probably go to college.
Right.
I'm not going. That's not my first.
I ain't gonna lie, college. I only went to college because it was like everybody went to college type thing. You feel me? It was like I just follow everybody. You feel me? But honestly, bro, the first couple semesters of college, bro, nigga, I was at parties and shit. I didn't even show up to class. I failed the first semester, bro.
Like what?
I got a refund check though, so I ain't gonna lie.
My first semester, I went to college. Like, went there thinking I knew what I wanted to do.
Swear to God.
And hell no. It just wasn't. Yeah, and I wasn't focused at all. I was going to parties and stuff. But the way I see parties, like if you really focus on what you're doing, you can easily go to parties. You know, if you're going to a party from 10 to 2 on a Friday night, you probably wasn't doing homework at that time.
Nah,
anyway.
no
so
funny
if
shit.
you focus, you gonna be able to do that shit.
No funny shit. You could do that, bro. It's just that like. I was really focused on like school, middle school, high school. So you think I'm just gonna like easy pick that?
Yeah, facts.
Like, bro, in high school, bro, I cheated, bro. Swear to God, I cheated on everything, bro. Like I don't know shit I learned, bro. I swear to God, bro. And I was cool with everybody. As long as you knew like you, as long as you look like you was smart as a bitch, we cool, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna give you laughs in class, and you gonna give me the answers to the test, and we gonna pass. You feel me?
Now, for me in middle school, from starting from elementary school. School was really easy for me, so I used to get.
Nah, it wasn't that was hard. Just nigga didn't give a fuck.
Nah, I really wasn't that shit. For me, it's just. Well, my mom was always big on school, and so school was like came easy to me and shit. So I didn't really have to try. And I was like middle school, man. I had a 96 grade point average, and it was easy, real easy. And I got to high school. It was a little bit harder, but it was still easy to the point I had like a 3.3, barely even trying. So it was like when I got to college, I actually had to put that effort in, and it was like it's something brand new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them about you.
My name is Tyjee. I am 20 years old, and I'm from New York City, but I went to MCC upstate, and I was in an arts major, which I've done since I was in high school. I went to Brooklyn High School of the Arts. We did acting, singing, dancing, music writing, all of that other stuff. So I've been in the arts world, and I like public speaking. So here's what brings me to Spark the Air.
Goofy. Nah, but so what's the first topic we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about support systems and about how people don't support you until you already start to make it.
So you a rapper, right?
Yeah.
All right, talk about how that feels, like being a rapper and stuff, and you feel like you don't get your city support.
Oh, the whole city, yeah, that's kind of different.
I mean, just your friends in general, like you feel me, like you would think all your friends would support your music, like off the
You got a small handful, really.
Right.
But that's really it. The majority of that handful is like the family members. You know, that's really just something because they surprised to hear their family member coming out the speaker. Like,
right.
You got a handful of friends. So I got a couple of them that's trying to support. They push it. But besides that, everybody I would have thought would have did it for me. Like when I spoke on it, like let everybody know I'm interested in music. All that, oh yeah, if you do it, I got you. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And now, like, motherfuckers don't even click your link, let alone share it. Like,
Swear to God. Like, you be seeing like niggas like dick ride famous niggas. As soon as like no disrespect to Youngboy. Youngboy dropped a song, I bet that bitch got 200 shares before that shit even premiered, bruh. When it comes to your when it comes to your mans, you want me to hit the share button, you want me to hit the like button, you want me to put nobody on. Like if you think it's ass, bro, you gotta give your mans feedback. Like yo, I ain't like that song. You did this, you did that. That's what called being a friend is, bro. But niggas be out here like scroll past. They don't even give a fuck about that shit. That should be fake. But as soon as you get to the top, oh that's my bro. Or he changed up. He don't fuck with me. Nigga, you wasn't supporting. You wasn't putting no money in.
No
Support is free. Like no funny shit, bro. You don't gotta put money in to go to the studio. Like not even just rapping. Just like, yo, my man's rap. Check this shit out. That shit is free. You feel me? Niggas want me to do that, bro. But as soon as you get to the top and you go on stage with other niggas, oh, that's my man, you feel me? Oh, he don't fuck with me no more, bro. Nigga changed up, he's weird, you feel me? That's when the niggas come out with that hating shit.
Hell yeah, and I feel like just talking about that shit, I just feel like I've had conversations with people and like some of the music that I listen to, like in my speakers in my car and shit, people be like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's like niggas from Rochester and shit like that, and they be like, oh, I don't fuck with Rochester rappers and shit like that. But I know as soon as any of them make it, they would be like, oh yeah, they from my city, all of that shit. And I just be seeing right through that shit. Like, yeah, I can't do that shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas dick ride a lot, but that's what it is, bro. Cause they be like, I don't listen to Rochester rappers. How many Rochester rappers have you give a chance? The same 5 niggas every time? There's niggas that's been doing 2,000 views, bro. Like that's just not lit. But you won't give them a chance because you got that stereotype. Oh, he from my city. He not nobody. He's a local rapper. Like these other rappers wasn't just local at one point in time. That's hating shit.
For real. And I feel like from, like in other places they support, rappers a lot more. And it's people with connects that, that in those places will, connect them with the right people. Here it's like, even if they do got connect, they not fucking with us just because Rochester is labeled, a bad place and shit like that. And I got so much love for my city, and I feel like that should be shared because that's what made me. So,
how y'all feel about that?
I was gonna say, even if we just move like off of music in terms of support, people want to kickstart a business, and a lot of people won't recognize just how hard it is to get started before you can start doing those chain businesses prices, and they be like, oh nah, I can't rock with you. This is $30-$40. Come on. And even still, that's wrong. And like you were saying, support is free. It's a click of a button. You share it. That's simple. You don't even gotta buy nothing that I'm selling. You don't gotta watch nothing that I'm doing. Tell people about it, because word of mouth spread faster than actually watching and trying to run up the views.
Right.
And every now and then I could be one of those people who go, oh, I don't listen to local rappers because I know I'm big on sonically. If I don't like how something sounds, I just stay away from it. I keep my opinion to myself. But even then I see something, I go, all right, from the city, boom, quick little share.
Right. You don't even gotta like the song, bro.
Boom, quick little share. And if a friend of mine making music, I sit down with him, I go, yo, like what you're doing, slow down. Don't keep pumping out music, because you might oversaturate before you get a fan base. Take some time, and they'll look at you and they'll go, I, and ignore you. And it's like, because then that could become an issue. Some people, they want to get started and don't know how to handle the criticism.
That's a lot. They
You
can be
know,
sorry.
that's definitely a fact.
Because some people, they love music. It's their passion. So they want to do it. They want to keep going. But if you're not willing to listen to people that's supposed to support you first, you're not going to get that big support because you're not listening to people that's intimate with you right now.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And that could throw you off.
I ain't gonna lie with that, bro. It's like this. Say you make a song, right? Your 5 friends might like that song, but somebody like that you don't hang with might say that shit. You should like take that shit into consideration and be like, all right, my 5 friends, you all got something in common, so you of course you're gonna be like fuck with that shit. But somebody else say that shit, you feel me? Like take their feedback, like yo, what should I have done? Cause that could be a fan, and they could get their 5 friends like it. That's 10 fans now. Feel me?
Yep, that go with that word of mouth right there. You got to keep. I feel like people like local people that's getting started. You gotta keep your ear close to the streets or whatever is around you. Otherwise, you ain't gonna find no footing if you're not willing to accept, any type of feedback. Because art is close to people. It's intimate. It's personal. It's your feelings. Even if you making a song about not having feelings, that's feelings, and you gotta be willing to accept that. And it's hard for some people to get the criticism and whatnot, but support isn't just all praise. Support can be negative. I think Kanye said something like bad publicity still publicity. Same thing with support. I mean, just talk about it. I feel like it's not hard to just talk about people.
Not to cut you off, Tia, she's a part of the thing. She couldn't make it today, but she's a FaceTime in, so she's gonna be putting her input. Introduce yourself too.
Hey, y'all.
Tell them about you. Tell them something about you.
Hold on, I can't hear. Hold on.
Bangs on it.
Nah, but yeah. So, how you feel about it?
Yeah, like going on like what you was just saying about like the support and stuff, like just like how like with Roddy Ricch and stuff, like how he was saying like a couple years ago nobody was fucking with none of his music. Like everybody said all his music was ass. The Baby was saying the same shit about his music. Wasn't nobody fucking with his music. All the Charlotte niggas said he wasn't gonna make it, all that. But now you see how everybody's listening to their music now. All it takes is somebody might like your shit. Your friends might not like it, or people you show it to might not like it. All it takes is a share. If that's your man's, why you can't share it? Somebody else might like their stuff.
That's a fact, because it's a lot of music out there that I don't really fuck with. Like, personally, I don't really fuck with Youngboy like that. But a lot of people like Youngboy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, not real shit though. Like, he get millions of views on, on everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really fuck with it like that, but that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that was a rapper in Rochester or something like that, I could still share that shit, because somebody else gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got, different tastes of what they like, different styles of rapping, all of that.
You respect the craft. Like
Exactly.
Alright, yo, introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Tia. I'm 20. I don't really know what to say.
Like, tell us something fun about you. You go to school, what you do?
Yeah, I'm going back to school for pediatric oncology.
Alright, so right now we talk about support and shit. So how you feel about people, like your friend not supporting you?
Honestly, I feel like that's where it should start at, but we don't have it. I feel like a lot of people don't support their friends. I feel like everybody there just to be there, just in case you went.
That's how a lot of people feel. Like once you get to the top, it's like, damn, that's my man, but you wouldn't even put money in for the studio. Shit. How you feel?
Huh?
How you feel about support? You ain't saying nothing.
Tyjee.
Alright, so I feel like in this day and age, we all have the power to make each other rich, whether it be support or not. But some people won't support you just because it's you.
That's
Yeah.
that's hating.
Hating.
That's hating.
Hating.
It's true.
It's like females don't like it you just because it's you. Hating shit just because it's you.
Or if you weren't really talking in school and all of a sudden you decide to make music, it's like, oh, you want to do this? No, fuck out of here. But it's not like, people really do have that mindset, and it's how we break out of that mindset and help each other become what we want to be. And I don't know how we're going to do that, but you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of this shit, a lot of times, even just on social media in general, it's a popularity contest. And it's just like,
Absolutely.
it is, for real.
Everything is competition. Nobody takes time out their day to support people at like literally at all.
Swear. Nah, that's why I do it. Like, when my man's, bro, like, my man's post something, I might repost that shit more than he do, because that's my man.
Right.
I feel like if he win, I win, you feel me? Like, even if I don't come with him, like, I'm gonna be, like, when you fuck with a nigga, you gonna be happy for him, you feel me? That opens doors for you, bro. Like, I be seeing, like, say, for instance, y'all know Young Boy, right? But y'all know about his man, Ben 10? You don't know about him, but you don't.
Like young boys.
Yeah, like, but it's his man. He literally do not do shit. Like, he don't even rap. He don't do nothing. But his popularity, he got clout because he just supported his man. Now he charging niggas just to get repost on his Instagram, bro. Because he supported his man. Now he go everywhere with him, bro. That's all it's about.
Right, and even if you don't get shit out of it, like that's your man's. Why wouldn't you want to see him do good?
Right, but nobody these days. It's like you want people around you who want what you want just as bad as you want that. And a lot of people don't be at the same level with you with that. A lot of people be down here thinking that their little bit support be enough, or just talking to you every day. Sometimes you need a little more than that.
Hell yeah. So that's how y'all all feel about support. Anybody got anything else to say?
Fuck who ain't
I feel
supporting
like
me.
we just need to do better, honestly.
So, alright, so we just started this podcast, Spark the Ear. How y'all feel the support gonna be? Y'all feel we're gonna get a lot of support off rip?
Honestly, I feel like at first we not. It's not gonna be too much support. I feel like it's gonna be bandwagoners in the beginning, by the end, probably most likely by the
Oh
end.
yeah.
Like, no cap, I was surprised about the amount of support we've been getting. Like, I thought it was gonna be
Me
nobody
too.
liking, nobody following that. Like, we already got like about 600 likes and followers on Facebook, and that's awesome.
You know what the best
I didn't think it was gonna be nowhere near as much.
You know what the best thing
People
about
are
this group
haters.
is, bro? Alright, so look, we never really hung out outside. So you got your 10 friends that's gonna watch it.
Yep.
You got your 10 friends that's gonna watch it. I got my 10 friends that's gonna watch it. And when we bring that shit together, how can you not win, bro? Like, you feel me? That's 10. That's already like, you feel me? That's mad numbers right there, bro. And she from New York City. But we all like hang out with each other, bro. But like everybody got their own crowd, and your couple friends gonna support, and that's the number gonna go up only by that. Then your friends gonna tell their friends, and it's gonna keep blowing up like that. When you work together as a team, that's how you win. When niggas be trying to like compete with other niggas, that's how you lose, bruh.
Then we all lose.
Then you all lose. Like if you, I don't know if y'all seen the other day, Lil Baby and Jahde both dropped the tape at 12 in the morning, bruh. And you seen Lil Her repost Lil Baby shit, you see Lil Baby repost Jahde shit. Now Lil Baby fans is probably saying, fuck Jahde, this, that. You probably like, let me go bump Jahde, Lil Baby support him, cause niggas, you feel me? Cause there's not no competition.
That's what I did.
There's not no competition. Like, I be seeing niggas arguing on Facebook like.
She said that's what I did.
I be seeing niggas arguing all the time on Facebook like who better between Jahde and NBA, and the whole time these niggas is cool, bro. Probably in real life, bro.
Yeah.
Like they
Cool.
getting money. They probably got 100
in our
released.
head.
They probably got 100 unreleased songs. Like they
Not that ass though.
they got 100 released songs together, probably, bro. Like even with like Kobe and LeBron, like now niggas saying, oh, Kobe's the great. They wait till you die to give you your
Alright,
credit.
now I'm about to start crying because you ain't happy.
Nah, I'm just
Can we
saying.
change the subject? Let's change the subject.
Nah, I'm just saying, like niggas, that's how it is. Niggas wait till you die to take off to and like support you, bro. Like let's think about like Juice WRLD or some shit like that, bro. Pop Smoke, bro. Now me the Pop Smoke. Me the two was.
Nah, man, I'm getting mad.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Me the Woo 2 was ass the
is
first when he
everybody.
came out, bro. It was ass as a bitch to everybody. As soon as he died, when he a legend, this, he a legend.
Alright, hold on.
Nah, I'm not gonna.
Here's the thing about the legend talk. I stop saying, for me personally, I don't like when as soon as somebody dies, they automatically a legend, bro.
No, you can't do that. Though.
You feel me?
You can't do that because everybody got the right to call somebody a legend.
No, that's true.
That could be a legend. That could be a legend
But
to
you gotta
them,
understand, for
though.
them
That
to
could
make
be
it
a
out,
legend
make
for
it
them.
that big. You're a legend.
That's a legend. I ain't gonna lie.
Because in order to be a legend,
everybody's looking.
Bro, listen, Nipsey Hussle. Yo,
we all trying to find
No,
a way
that's
out.
right.
I swear to God, Nipsey Hussle, bro, like, I respect him. I respect the shit he did outside of music. But I probably bumped like 5 songs by that nigga by the time he. But he a legend in LA, bro. You can't go to LA and say that nigga not a legend, bro.
exactly. All you gotta do to be a
He's
legend.
legendary, but he wasn't legendary to us in New York because no gives is not playing him in rotation, bro. I swear to God.
Right. All you gotta
Just
do to be
playing
a
the music is
legend.
not what make him a legend.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's just
saying.
more than legendary. He's like one of the last
Okay,
mentally woke
did he
people.
at least donate to one charity?
Bro, he was giving back to
Yeah.
his community.
All you
bro.
gotta do to be a legend is do something
We
legendary.
the only charity that
So
don't
if
get
he's
shit back.
legendary to
Right.
somebody, then he's a legend. Period.
Period.
Charities always get funds. The HUD don't. That's what he gave back to.
Right. He did something crazy, like, bro, like the shit he did, the
He
story
gave
he
back to
opened,
his
bro.
community the
Hell
way
yeah.
nobody here does at all. But they quick to say that he not a legend.
But the craziest thing he did, he opened a store in his hood, bro. He got killed in front of his own store. Like, how can a nigga bring something to y'all hood? That's the hate, niggas. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
just
hate.
hating. That's it. That's just straight hating, bro. Cause
Literally,
niggas is
that's all
jealous,
that
bro.
is.
Like But like you could easily, like you could come up like you could if you grind on your craft, you could do the same thing if you wanted to. If that's what you felt like
Really,
you
your
wanted to
passion.
do, yeah. If that was your
You wanted to
passion,
do
you
that's
could do the
that.
same thing. But like, you know what I'm saying, with the support that's in that city,
And
like,
everybody need to stop
Yeah.
counting everybody else's like dreams. Like,
As you do
your
it,
time is gonna
it's
be
gonna
your
get
time. You
regardless.
can't. Your homeboy time, not your time.
Well,
Your
of
homegirl
course.
time, not your time. You gotta wait that shit out.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The thing, what's it called?
you need some batteries, Scott.
I just need to charge your phone.
I got you, Scott.
Oh, you got a charger on anything?
Yeah, I
That
got
shit's fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, that's why I like Androids better than iPhones.
How you gonna charge it like that?
Just
Back to back shit.
We giving niggas free promo and shit. Niggas better pay us for this shit. We just advertise the whole bro.
Ain't no free promo.
oh God.
Nah, hold up, we do got free promo.
Now, Matt,
Alright, chill out, son. Run us a check. I'm playing. That shit at.
I guess on a closing thought on support before we move on. Man, I lost my joke.
that shit fire.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like I said earlier, be a little bit patient with us. We still getting our started. But like I say, you know, if I got 10 friends and everybody else got 10 friends, if you one of our 10 friends that's watching this, keep it going. You know, like I was saying, my word of mouth little tangent. Tell people, you know, push our name out there, so that way we can continue, you know, doing stuff like this for you guys. But yeah, up next, I guess we can. I don't know. I mean, it's March, but I guess we can talk about Valentine's Day.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No.
Oh yeah, so is Valentine's Day for the couple or for the female?
The whole time, I don't think Valentine's Day is specifically made for anybody, whether it's couples or single. I think it's more so about love. Like, I don't know.
The question was more so, what do people make it into?
Okay, so Valentine's Day, one of the
know
relationships
people
I've been
make it
in, right? Shorty came to the understanding with herself that Valentine's Day is only for women, right? And that only women should get anything, and only women should feel special. And I like that, cause I feel like it's both of us in this relationship, right? If we love each other, you know what I'm saying, and it's a day about love, you know what I'm saying, we love each other, you know what I'm saying, then we should both be, you know, feel special on that day. And we did it, cause I got her something. She didn't give me nothing.
She get you nothing?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I would take
Like,
that shit back.
word dog.
Alright. I ain't gonna lie, bro. For me, bro, be single during Valentine's Day. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Cause I done see so many situations where niggas be buying their bitch mad shit, bro. And at 3 a.m. she's fucking another nigga. And I fear that shit, so I ain't doing shit, bro.
I'm not big on holidays in general. I think a lot of them are like commercialistic. It's all about the money.
Of course.
So I don't sweat. I don't celebrate Christmas like that. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate none of it. So when Valentine's Day come around, relationship or
What about
not.
Thanksgiving though? Because I don't celebrate holidays.
Oh, see,
I ain't gonna lie,
that's
food.
Alright,
You
I'm
gotta
not
make
skipping
it.
the meal.
I ain't giving no milk. I ain't giving
So,
it.
Mama cooking. We
I
eat.
show you Thanksgiving just to eat and
get
see,
out, right?
see my cousins. And after that, yeah, I'm ready to go.
He said,
But-
that was everything.
But
banana pudding.
with Valentine's Day, whether I'm in a relationship or not, my thing is I show my girl love year round.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Okay, as you should.
So
Period.
I don't really
Black
feel
men
like
don't cheat.
Comma.
that's what Socrates said. So I feel like I shouldn't have to up the ante just because of the
One
calendar.
day.
Yeah, like
No.
I don't know, and you know, with who I'm dating now, she loves Valentine's Day, so she wanted to go all out because it's her favorite holiday, and I'm like, I don't like holidays. I still, you know, I gave up and I got her something just because
Right.
I'm, you know,
At least you that type
happy
of
girl
dude, 'cause I love
relationship.
that.
But you know, I got her some candy in the card, and she got me some candy in the card because I told her I don't really want nothing, but like Valentine's Day is just a holiday where I kind of go,
I tell people that too
and
when I
make-
still want some.
yeah, I mean, but
understand that.
you can never go wrong with some candy.
I ain't gonna
so-
lie. I feel like social media makes shit worse, bro. Cause
Oh,
think about it,
definitely.
bro. Think
Yeah,
about
pressure
it. You're in a relationship, right? And then like your girl on her phone, she see like another girl get something for Valentine's Day. She's like, why you ain't give me this? Why you ain't give me that? And that shit makes shit worse now, bro.
Nah, that's the type of female though. Because
you might have to leave
bro,
her.
if I see another
There's a
female
lot of females
on
insecure,
just because she got mad shit on Valentine's Day on social media, don't mean I'm gonna act funny towards what you got. It depends on the female you're talking about as well. So that's I feel like that's what the problem is.
Yeah, well, and plus too with that, people pockets is different. Like
right.
the girl I was just talking about, right? I spent like legit spent my this is my freshman year in college. I legit spent my last on Valentine's Day. It was like,
oh, I ain't doing
you
that.
feel me? No, like I spent my,
We
I really
gonna get
spent
to an
like
argument.
on some shit. Like I spent my last like clean like, you know, a couple weeks before I was struggling to find the funds to get my books for my classes and shit like that. So it's just like I really spent my last.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You shouldn't have got nothing. She didn't understand you. Then you leave her,
shit
bro.
back, man.
Then leave her.
But I got her what is that shit? A big ass, well that too. I got her big ass teddy bear. But I got her the 1 pound Hershey bar shit. I should take that shit back, smack her with, man.
Nah, you know why I don't believe in Valentine's Day? I swear to God, bro. One day in 7th grade, right? This one dude was talking to this one girl, bro. He brought her teddy bears. He brought her mad candy. This is like 7th grade, bro. And like beginning of the day, they love each other. They get into an argument, bro, and she kissed another nigga at the end of the day with his teddy bear. And for that day, bro, I knew bitches in the shit, bro. I was on some A-Boogie shit back then, bro. You feel me?
What?
Nah, yeah, can we say bitches not shit?
Yeah.
Can we come to a conclusion that bitches ain't shit, not women ain't shit?
And I was in 7th grade, so think about how she is now, bro. That's demon time.
Hell yeah, she was youngest.
That's demon time. You know niggas used to have hearts back then, so you know his heart broken, bro. You feel me? My heart was broken for him.
Oh shit. Yeah. Why everybody banging on this though? What's up with that?
We losing people by the moment.
I'm sorry, nah, I think her phone died. But yeah.
As long as none of us die, we alright.
I hope not.
No promises. Yeah, no. But in terms of actually answering the question, I think Valentine's Day really is, aside from just being for big companies like or excuse me, that's looking to make money. I think if anything, it's, I don't know, it's I'm in the, like, it's a subjective thing. It's whatever people want to make it. You do see a lot of people. I don't want to say that it's a gender thing, but it is a lot of women who are like, yeah, no, I want this and that Valentine's Day. And a lot of men just be like,
okay,
fuck it, you know, whatever. If I want to keep this relationship going, then I'm gonna put that effort in. Like you put that effort in, and you was with somebody that was and so she fucked you over. But you know, I think that's why I just stay away from holidays, because people get all weird and funky when they get to that holiday season. You know, after Thanksgiving to St. Patrick's Day, you should probably want to stay alone. Like, don't be looking for nobody in the holiday season, because it's not worth it. Everybody got a messed up attitude, seasonal depression and whatnot. Don't do it to yourself. Wait till it get nice outside. You know.
Everybody want to be a hoe.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you in a relationship with a girl, bro, that's how I see it, bro. The first y'all date, don't get her shit. Just see how she react. If she don't trip, bro, keep her, bro. And the next year, get her something crazy, bro.
Next year, though.
Yeah,
You get it the next week or something.
Like, or next
Right,
year,
next
something.
year. Why she
Nah,
gotta wait
let's see how she react. Cause she trip and make a big deal out of it, bro.
Oh, she gotta wait a year for a gift?
I mean, out of the year, her birthday.
Having to wait for it for a year.
Yeah, I swear. But you ain't gonna tell her shit. You're not just gonna say shit. You're gonna be like, I'm not celebrating Valentine's Day. She making a big deal, you leave her ass. But she don't make a big deal. She like loyal and shit. Like she don't care about that shit, bro. Then you be like, all right, next you get something crazy, something nice.
How about a heart full of gold? Like, can you really touch my soul? Giving me attention, going on an inches. Tell me what's the incentive? What's your true intention? Said they got you stressed, babe. But you know I got your back, babe. You ain't nothing done. Said you're getting tired, oh. Baby, I could take your pain away. Man, I think that you caught me slipping. Boy, I think you got me in my feelings, and it makes me wanna touch. I think you explode my face. It's the words you said. You smile the way that you look when you glare. No one can compare.
You say you better get in your car?
That's what I know.
That's the that's time.
We can.
Who are we gonna do for song of the week?
Nah, we're not gonna do. We're just gonna introduce it. We're gonna get votes soon. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but if you're watching this, and you know somebody that got a hot song, submit their song. What's our email again? sparkemail@gmail.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah, submit a song. And we'll
We
pick
put this
some.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll have stuff in the description box.
Right.
Of course. Alright, I guess if we done with our Valentine's Day spiel on March 1st, we can stick with relationships, and we can discuss can a relationship or lack thereof with your parents affect romantic relationships later in your life?
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna go with yes but no on that question. Cause while I do believe where, you know, if your mom was absent or whatever, and cause there's this thing called attachment theory. You know, I'm in therapy, so my therapist hit me with this. And attachment theory is basically like if you fail to form an attachment with your mom as a kid for whatever reason, you know, cause it's like babies start first. They attach with their mom before they can attach with the dad, and then attach with grandparents and other siblings, stuff like that. So, and it's an old 1950s, 60s misogynistic theory that was created, saying women shouldn't go to work because then you screw over your kids. That's how it started. But it does have some bases where the kid failed to link whatever primary caregiver, secondary caregiver they grow up into adulthood. They find it hard to date because they get an insecure attachment type, and it's like 3 different types of insecure attachment type. I'm blanking on the 3 different variants, but one is where they kind of iffy, they come and go. The other one, they just absolutely cannot attach, and then there's another one, again, I'm kind of spitballing here, don't quote me. But I feel like that can affect you in a bit. Like, I was reading up on it to figure out, okay, do I have an insecure attachment type? Like, you know, did I fail to connect with my mom? I found myself kind of a bit of a serial dater. I messed with somebody, didn't work out. Instead of actually working through my emotions, I messed with somebody else. Screw it. And so I was just kind of jumping through. Like, that was all me, middle and high school. So, I'm thinking like, okay, did I fail to connect somewhere as a kid? And I mean, could be, or maybe it's just a societal thing. Some people just go, nah, screw dealing with whatever I'm dealing with. I'm gonna just go be with somebody else. I see all the time on social media, people are like, I'm waiting for somebody to come along and fix me. I'm so broken. Da 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 da. That's not healthy either. You got your own personal issue. You can't dump it on somebody else and expect your partner to build you back up. Because what are you doing for them? So, and people all the time, they go, my father left me and it broke my heart. I can't ever trust another guy. And it's like, you gotta get over that on your own. It's a lot of people do shape, their ideal romantic partner based off a parent, just subconsciously. You see your father doing a certain thing, you go, okay, that's the kind of man I want to be for my girl. Your mom do a certain kind of thing, you go, okay, my mom a little iffy, so I'm gonna stay away from girls like my mom. Like that can happen, but at a certain point, you gotta take responsibility and go, nah. What can I do personally? And as you see, I spend a lot of time thinking about relationships, right, and just any kind of relationship in general, not just romantic ones. Because, what you see first as a kid does affect you, but you can't let it define you. You got to go forward and clear things up on your own.
I ain't gonna lie, I believe that because my parents, they've been separated since I can remember. And Dad told me I don't even care about getting married at this point. You feel me? If it work out, I be seeing my dad happy. I'm like, all right, my nigga, he that nigga. You feel me? So I don't be caring about getting married at all in the future at all. So I think that affected me too.
I feel like that's a start, but your parents not with you all the time. So growing up, you got all your teachers, you got your friends in school and stuff, and that can, depending on. Oh, wow.
Do not mind me.
But you got different relationships that you form, from when you're young. And that can shape, the way you view relationships later in life too. Like, let's say you moved around a lot as a kid, you could grow up, have abandonment issues, shit like that. Yeah. Like, just because you feel like, nothing's gonna last, like you could have, a best friend here, and then a couple months later, you gone, and you've never seen them again. Right. Shit like that. So that could shape, the way you, view relationships with anybody. later in life. So.
Yeah, I definitely do think it's not just parenting, which is why I mentioned like the guy who created the attachment theory in the first place was some guy in the 1950s and 60s during the booming era after World War II. Like it was like meant to be a women don't go to work, you can screw over your kids type theory. Like I like after my therapist gave me the theory to look up, I went even deeper. And like I said, my girlfriend's into psychology, so we bounce off one another and we look into this a little bit deeper. So I do think like just your upbringing can affect you, even further than just whatever it is you going on inside your house. Because I talk with my hands a lot, because like you were saying, if you somebody that moved around a lot every year, you want a new home. You get stuck one of those people where you grounded in the present. You'll never feel like you can look forward to the future because something can change.
I swear, especially as a kid, bro. Like say for instance, if you went to a different school, like I don't leave my friends. Then you then you got this actual like I don't fuck these niggas. Like I don't know these niggas. You feel me? Like my people are over there, and then you got like a wall built up against these niggas. Like even like it just be a situation where I'll be in a different location, and I got none of my men. I can go make new friends. I don't know what they can teach me, but I don't got this wall like that saying like these not my homies, like they're on the same time as me. I don't know where I got that from, but I feel like it's just like that wall.
Yeah, it's that emotional blockage can definitely occur just from how things was as he was coming up. And like I was saying, I think once we reach a certain age, we gotta go, okay, how can I fix this? I don't want to have this emotional wall all the time. I'm not saying go out there with your heart on your sleeve everywhere you go, but at a certain point, you gotta reach that age where you go, okay, you know what? I can pick out bullshit. I can pick out when somebody not meant for me, and I can see when somebody good for me and trust that they good for me. You build up your own self-worth, and then and that'll allow you to form stronger relationships, whether it be friend, somebody you dating. I think it's healthy to have short-term casual flings where you and the person y'all just hang out, y'all have sex or whatever y'all do. I think that's healthy for you too, because if you expending all your energy into just trying to be in a deep year after year after year relationship, you can burn yourself out. And if you're somebody that only want to do hook up, you can burn yourself out. You got to learn how to balance it and work with what's best for you. And that only comes after weeks, months, years of introspective thought and going, okay, what's best for me? What don't work for me? Yada yada yada. That's hard for some people to want to be in their own head. Some people hate being in their head, but after a certain point, you gotta go. I can't be scared of me. Because if I'm scared of me and I don't love me, who's gonna love me?
That's right. Going back to what you said about, like, knowing, like, what's, who best for you, who's not for you, stuff like that. Some people in certain relationships, they know, like, that this person is not good for them, but still stay. Like, it'd be females that know, all right, this nigga cheating on me, but still stay.
Because he want to be like, I love this nigga. He loves me too. He just make mistakes. You feel me?
Sometimes it don't even be that. It just legit. Sometimes it just be, I don't want to be alone. Like shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
be too scared.
Yeah, I know way too many people like that who just fear being alone, and it's like sometimes isolation is good for you.
Hell yeah.
Like I was saying, that introspective. Some of the best things come in life from being on your own. Like you plan out your whole life sitting in a room by yourself, and then from there, and I truly feel like once you personally start building yourself to a better place, good people come around you. Like they just naturally flock to you. Like energy just work that way. Once you start becoming truly positive, only positive energy comes to you. I know opposites attract, and that's how energy really works. But in terms of people, we're weird. We're not supposed to. Humans aren't really supposed to exist if you really think about it. We're luck. Like if you really into science like that, that like us on Earth at this time in the universal timeline, this was random luck. So we are allowed to go, hey, positive energy attracts the positive energy in people. And when you are truly positive, you will only have positive people around you. And that goes back to even the support. I feel like a lot of, I'm going to wrap this wrong, but I feel like a lot of people, if you making something, you're willing to accept that criticism, like I was saying earlier, you get more support because people know, okay, I can really speak to you, and I feel like I'm gonna be heard by you, and you're gonna hear me, and then you're gonna rise up. That's real support to me instead of just blind support of going like, share, I watched it. That's blind support as opposed to sitting down with you and talking to you and what can I do to actually help you. That's real support, and that type of support comes from acceptance and patience and perseverance. And then when you're in that relationship and you got somebody that's really supporting you, there's that patience and all the other words I just said. I completely forgot my whole list that quick, but yeah, spiel done.
Nah, I agree with you. This is something about. Wait, go ahead, bro. You talking?
Nah.
I said,
I just got enlightened.
Nah,
I need to do the existential part.
He has so much more to say. You can tell.
I need to drop that.
So would you believe like humans not supposed to be on Earth and like it's luck? You believe like do you believe in God, or that you think like we are here because of science?
Well, I know that religion is created. Religion was initially created to be a sort of science at first. So religion is supposed to be answers to questions that couldn't be answered at the time the religion was founded. So I grew up, like Baptist Christian type household like that.
Right.
That's pretty sure that's the religion my family is. I never really paid attention to it.
Right.
Like, I grew up with my mom and my grandma mostly, and they're Christians, but they're not church every weekend Christian. Yeah. So because of that kind of easy lightness, that kind of made me be a light Christian at first.
Right.
And then I got to 5th, 6th grade. I thought of myself an atheist into 7th grade, and now I'm spiritual. I believe there's something, but I don't subscribe to anything specifically. So sometimes I'll look into Buddhism, I'll look into Hindu, I'll look into Islam, I'll look into I'm open to pretty much anything. I think the term is humanistic, being religiously tolerant of everything. And that's me.
I'm learning today.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like my mom Christian, my dad Catholic, and I grew up like going to church every Sunday. But at the same time, like, bro, you be seeing like the reason I stopped going to church for me, because I go to like when I used to go to a Christian church, and I was like a bad little kid. So you feel me? Because I was always just bad. I felt like they used to judge me. I didn't feel welcome. So you feel me? Like everybody, they just think life's so perfect. So I just stopped going to church in all general.
Yeah.
But I believe in God, and I think like. But like I don't read the Bible and stuff like that. But I just think like if you give out positive energy, then positive energy is gonna come back to you. I believe in karma, all that. Like I try to say I'm Catholic and stuff just so I get to heaven. But you feel me? Like I don't want to go to hell, but like I ain't gonna lie. Like I be in it every day. I try to pray and the shit be coming true. So I kind of, you feel me? But I'm still lost. I'm still trying to find myself.
Well, that's because what I believe you praying to is more of an energy. That's why people always say God don't have a face, because they say it's an energy you feel. It's a presence you feel. But we are creatures of energy. Like he said, you be positive, you attract positive things. We all run off energy. You walk in a room, you get a vibe. Right. Like I could walk into somebody's house party. You get a vibe. Like, nah, let me get out of here. Right. 5 minutes later, it's on the news getting shot up. Like you feel things. Right. That's what people call God, is what I feel to a point. Like I don't know if it's felt.
Not everybody feel that though. I was at a party.
See, but yeah,
I ain't feel that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel that. And that shit happened, and shit, those shots. Oh, let me know.
Nah, it's not. You're not a superhero. You're not about to throw the party get shot at. But you're surrounded. Like you
know, something can go down. Like
like
when
intuition.
But like when you go to a party, there's a 50% chance something bad can happen.
Exactly. But some people just like fucking.
Yeah, it's like going to like a meeting. 9 times out of 10, nothing's gonna happen when you go into that. I mean, you probably gonna get some positive energy when you come out. But you go to a party, you see like all these niggas that don't like each other. Something's gonna go down. You don't know when it's gonna go down. You be so surprised when it don't go down. You feel me?
You could tell when people around you move and walking. Like you could tell when somebody's energy is off. Like you were saying, just like you were saying with vibes. Like you could see this person. I already know they on somewhere, so you could tell the way they looking or something. Like you could just tell. Like that's intuition. It's human nature.
Oh yeah, like a lot of times, bro. If like you wanna go to this party, I be seeing who all share. I'm like, I'm not going because you feel me? It's like it's no point. But then you could go to someone like it's a day party. Like, yeah, that's cool. Who all gonna be there? You give me the name of the list. Oh, that's cool niggas. You feel them? Go. You know you gonna come home safe. Everything like no bullshit.
For me with parties, it's I tend to stick to more like college parties. What I realize I don't really like house parties like that. I'll go to some, but I don't really like house parties like that.
I don't play with house parties.
I got shot at my last house party.
Oh shit!
I'm a female. That shit scared the shit out of me.
This is turned the boys in the hood.
I was on the west side by then.
That's why I don't go on the west side.
Whoa,
No, I was on the east side. I was on the west side by the time.
You know what I'm saying? I feel west.
That is weird. I was gonna wrap up. Go back to what you were saying about how you felt judged. Another thing I meant to say when religion is created as like a science, it's also a control tactic, especially Christianity. Like yeah, it's huge oppression, control. Like if you ever like look through the history of just Europe, just look at the history of Europe. Like the church was beefing with kings. Like the church was trying to have power to dictate the world. You look through certain scriptures and texts, and you realize stuff contradict because they was going in later adding the book and changing stuff.
Yeah.
So much of the Bible is, like you're saying, it's oppressive. It's women can't do this or that, can't be head of a household, and men's supposed to do blah blah blah. It's splitting people up, making them fight each other while supposed to be giving answers. And you got texts where they was going in, they was completely rewriting it and changing it up and like before they invented the printing press, which was like being able to quickly, like with a machine, like copy text, that's only 600 years old. So before that you had old monks sitting in a dark room hand writing it, and they writing it in languages that they know common people can't read. Right. So that way, it's one guy reading it to you. He could change it whatever day he wants. And that's what make religion weird, because you got some guy who's looking through it throughout the week and go, all right, I'll talk about this, and coming up and teaching you what he connected with. That's why I don't go to church, because somebody else is telling me what they connect with and expect me to connect. And you got people going, speak to me, Pastor, but I don't, like, why does this resonate with me? I just... Right. It's weird. The whole churching and preaching system is weird.
Nah, I believe in God, but I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't gotta go to church to believe in God. Like,
no, you don't.
I try to pray every morning. I try to pray every night. You feel me? Before I go to sleep. I don't just try to pray in bad situations. I try to pray in good situations. That energy be coming back. So it's like, you feel me? I try to keep that shit.
Yeah. Only thing is just you gotta know who you praying to.
Yeah. Yeah.
They made for
a lot of
God.
people confused though too. Like a lot of people, as far as parenting go and stuff, that should be installed in you. You don't got a choice what to believe.
That's a fact. Like I think I can't, cause when you're younger and then your parents go to church, you gotta go with them.
Yeah, my mom had me going to church every weekend. The whole family, she put us all in the truck and everybody had to go to church.
But we was kids, so we didn't really learn. Not until we get like 13.
I feel like
not until we get 13, 14, 15.
I hop up on that chair, she slapping the shit out of me. So I cry, I got a butterscotch so I can calm down. I'm watching the pastor, I'm hearing it all.
I'm hearing, but like it's going in one ear.
We crack jokes about the pastor, still about the shit he used to say.
What?
The dude Pastor Adam, like it was. My mom was at a point a strong Christian. Like when she first got religious, she kind of like just forced it on everybody. But it's like the more they force it on me, the more I'm hearing stories that just not making sense.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like, I don't know. You start looking into things and you start paying attention to stuff that's happening. It's like. Religion do really feel more like a control system than actually trying to tell you like you're free. They tell you God gave you free will, but you got to follow all these rules and like. Right. But all these rules just so happen to line up with United States laws. Like,
right. You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy, bro?
Crazy,
like think about it like this, bro. United States like 300, 400 years ago, they probably had all these rules, but that shit changed. You feel me? Now, and 300 years ago, it's going to change again. That's how I be feeling about the Bible. That's why I don't be believing everything.
That's why I don't really like.
New editions of the Bible every couple hundred years. Somebody else writing a new edition.
I just know.
Times change and the book change.
Right. That's a fact. It's like with everything. Things get better, you learn something new, and then you add it in. At least how it goes. Nah, but that's how everybody feel.
Why you laughing?
I think you had a thought.
What you said was funny as a bitch.
I was gonna say that's why I don't really mess with like organized religion like that in the first place, because like we was all saying, like when you grow up and you go to church all the time, it's instilled to like that religion, like this is what you do, this is how you don't go to hell, this is what you're supposed to do, go to church with me every Sunday, you gotta go to Sunday school or you're gonna go to hell.
You know what the craziest thing, bro? Some of the nicest people, bro, and some of the nice people you come across, bro, they're mad nice. They don't go to church, they don't believe in God. And I'd be like, damn, so he didn't go to church, so he's gonna go to hell? You feel me? Like, you know, like you got old ladies.
Nah, because only European religions have a hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you be like, you gotta get baptized and shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like we live the fear.
Just them telling you a lifestyle of this. Like, people follow lifestyles in Muslims. When they do these things, it's not, if I miss this prayer, I'm going to hell. They don't have devils in their books. Right. That's a European thing. That's something used as a fear tactic.
It's really only the monotheistic religions.
Yeah, just the top three.
Tyjee trying to say something.
Alright, so I do believe in God, and as Jahde, I grew up in the church as well.
Power to you.
And although about it in the Bible that's in church for the service. But some of the things that they do say, I can take from it. I don't know about anybody else, but me personally, I take from it, and that's not like
Yeah, I take you.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say before best up, you know.
But the thing that I'm scared with is like I take what I want to take from it. Like you feel me? I can know something is bad, and I'm gonna still do it. But like since I don't like it, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna try to ignore it. But it's some of the good things I'm gonna like take from it, like you know, like and keep it. You feel me? So it's all like I don't know. That's how
I feel like a lot of them scriptures are really heavy. Like she's saying, like you might know like a verse or something that y'all going over in church today, and he'll give like a speech or whatever. And sure, a lot of church is corruption. Like they trying to get your money. It's like they just trying to control your life a certain way. But at the end of the day, a lot of what they saying do be good lessons, and so people still bring their kids to church even if they know church is just corrupt and it's a whole system. That's why I feel like if you're gonna do religion, like seriously, you really want to know what you want to do, you have to sit down and do the research of that shit. Like we have so many resources available nowadays. The internet's right there. You need to research what you believe, know everything about it before you just believe in some shit blindly because somebody's controlling you and telling you that this is what it is. Research everything about it before you say that this is fact and try to argue with somebody, and then you can say shit.
Better out of a book though, because the internet is easy manipulated.
That is true.
But nowadays, books are getting changed. Like we don't got books from like 500 years ago. It's like, you know, like
Right,
that's why they got certain
You gotta go to them reference books, them real books, like in the real library.
If they do stuff like that for tourist attractions in big cities, they got historic libraries that's still standing. They got old books.
If you care, you
I definitely feel like you can cross between books and internet because you never know. I mean, because even just publishing a book, that's a company. And companies have agendas. People money hungry. They willing like the company itself hires its own editors that's separate from the author. So they'll go in. They'll be like, "Oh no, I need you to change that." So you got to cross reference in books when you're doing research. You can't ever just take one source to be the correct source.
Yeah, but she was speaking about all the things. We was speaking about all the books for those publishing companies. Yeah, it was really just more of a original copy type thing.
Oh, my fault.
Go ahead.
I say also with our generation, I feel like it's not even like more of religion anymore. It's more on spirituality and energies and stuff like that, which I think is way better than religion to begin with.
Definitely.
Yeah, but then again, I fear like you like what if I go down this way and like you supposed to believe in God this whole time? You feel me? That's why I be scared of. That's why I be
falling under the impression.
But that's the thing. I feel like
that's what I tie up to win.
Only a European God threatens punishment.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A lot of people believe that our whole society isn't gonna have
energy. That's basically if there is a God, that's basically.
And that we're just gonna get rid of him and go to the spirituality thing.
I've been seeing that a lot too.
People say God, they just call it energy a different name. It works just like we believe in that energy. They all work the same. Right. We all hope and we try to manifest it and it comes to us. Right. Either way, you gave something a different title, but it's the same thing. God is energy and we believe in vibes as energy. Nobody's right or wrong.
It's all personal. It's really all it is.
It's about what it means to you, basically.
Oh, my legs. Y'all want to stick with the heavy or?
Something like
I guess I'm gonna take over for that little part because we're supposed to be supporting local brands, and this is by mistake. Honestly, what WRULER FITS on Facebook is a page, or Brandon the Ruler is his actual personal page. These only $30 hoodies, and I actually like the design because it's a little panda ear snapping. I'm not gonna hold it, but and it's black owned, so I really want to support it.
Oh, that's fine.
That's tough.
The hoodies come in multiple colors though. They fit true. This a medium, man.
Definitely
I wear medium, so yeah. He got red, burgundy, all that. So get them. You got hats, whatever you want.
Best. I know you say you didn't do more than an hour, so we begin to be wrapping up.
Oh yeah, we can wrap up right now.
Couple minutes. I think this was a nice little intro for us.
So how y'all feel about this episode? Like, let's talk. How y'all feel about it? How it go for your first podcast?
I like it.
So like it. You got a kind of rough jump trying to get everybody together, but you know that's how it goes with the first one. But I think we had good conversations. We learned different shit. You feel me?
I definitely learned today.
Hell yeah.
And and especially about the religion jump, I kind of feel more comfortable knowing that like I'm not the only person that feels that way. Like we just mad different people.
Yeah, just getting to know each other better.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a fact.
Alright, so that's all everybody gotta say?
Samsung, you owe us money. We support it. And McDonald's, because he got the McChicken on the table.
That was not planned.
Please do not sue us.
I'll take mine in a check.
Now everybody get their Instagram and stuff like that.
I'll debate. Use my
We
Instagram.
can
Our Facebook
we can put them on the
Put it
video.
in,
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
put 'em
edit
down,
put it
you know
on
what I'm
there.
Alright,
saying?
We'll
follow.
edit them and put them all on the video.
Alright, follow Spark the Ear podcast. You know?
Yeah, we on
We
Instagram.
got more coming for y'all
Yeah,
soon.
everywhere.
Tune in.
If y'all got any topics y'all want us to throw out, just let us know. We're gonna talk about it. If you want to come on the show, hit us up. One of us is gonna.
We're gonna get
Leave
better at
requests for
outros.
the song with me.
We just learned.
We will get better at outros.
Like, what's today? March
Yeah,
1st?
one day.
Say March 1st, by April 1st, y'all gonna be love us, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, oh, you niggas nice.
Oh, that's day before it's dope. But, alright, we
We'll be
got
the
a month
best
to get
podcast
sharp.
in Rochester.